Welcome, citizens. Chat Arias here. Oh, hey, the screen is black. What's up with that? Star Citizen. Star Citizen, who dis? I don't know what's going on. Capture specific window. Star Citizen. That is very interesting. I think it's because I messed with some settings. Let's unmess the settings and see what happens. We're gonna keep that title screen on there. Yeah, OBS. I'm gonna have to restart the whole thing. I shall return. Let's do this over again. Welcome, citizens. Chat Areas here with a double start. Yeah, I'm in tuning and tuning and tuning on the new oh, Ava. I've been doing a lot of tuning. Give me a moment here. I'm gonna check the audio from my streaming PC here. Hold on 1 second. Okay, I'm gonna give a little talk here. Oh yeah, that sounds all right. Excellent. Ava, what time is it?
12:29 p.m.
Hey! Oh, so much better than yesterday. Do not need to worry anymore, thank goodness. You PC nightmare over. Now the question is...
Setting tractor default. Tractor set type hand. Push 80 meters.
Okay, come on now. Hey, but what time is it?
12:31 p.m.
Okay. Hey, it looks like it connected to... Let's test it. I didn't have to do anything. It just kind of did it on its own. Oh. Well, that's what I like. Hey. Twitch and YouTube. Working. Fantastic. Okay, let's get Discord up here. Still a few things left to configure on this box, but it is going so much better. Maybe display info 4. Getting some nice frames per second here. Ava display info 0. Now, earlier I was trying to do some stuff and I ended up crashing. Don't know why. Hopefully that is not the case. Going forward. Okay, alright, the Quicksilver one will be... Is that one? That's a Hurston. I have 2 Hurston multi-tools? Okay. We got 2 of all of those. Interesting. Okay. All right, let's go shopping a little bit here. Oh, hey everyone, I'm not paying attention. Hi guys. See this guy? This guy is an engineer.
Scanning ready.
And he's exhausted. Yeah, can't engineer anymore. Yeah, so this is 4.5 in Vulkan. On my new monitor. Crazy, absolutely crazy.
Hi. Everything good?
So I found by far, like, there's so much weird distance high contrast juggling without upscaling on that it looks terrible without it, and Sig TSR is still the best. Jury duty. Well, it's our duty. I have the craziest jury duty story. I've been called probably 4 times. 5 maybe 5. And only the first time that I got called did I get picked for a jury. And it was the guy was accused of burglary, robbery, kidnapping, rape. There was like 9 charges at a Burger King. Used to work at this Burger King, or was working at the Burger King, so he knew exactly when rob it. And there was a girl that was working there, and he did some terrible things. And he had this amazing, like, Chicago shyster lawyer. Clearly, Your Honor, my client was over by there. Kind of one of those guys. One of those guys. Like the Chris Farley, doubles, doubles. Exactly like that. And he was old enough where I think he probably had been affected by polio, and so he was allowed to sit on this tall stool instead of standing before the judge, and it squeaked, but only when he wanted to. So every time the questioning got to where he didn't like it, he would wiggle in that stool and make it squeak, and the judge hated it, but he couldn't say anything. But you could just see the judge like want to throttle the guy. And the prosecutors, the head prosecutor was this woman. She was so with it and so good. They had this guy dead to rights. Like, they found the exact amount of cash in his closet alongside the exact clothes that he was described as wearing. The cops asked him where the bank bag was, and he said it was in the dumpster across the street where he dumped it. They went there, they found it. I mean, like, it was open and shut kind of case. And the judge, when he was giving the jury instructions for all 9, it was I think it was at least 9 counts. It could have been like up to 13. He reads every single one of them with the jury instructions, and he reads every single one with the jury instructions, and at the end of each one, it's just like, and the jury must vote to say that the defendant is guilty or not guilty. And then he read the next one, and the jury must vote to find if the defendant is guilty are not guilty. He read every single one of them like that. And then I had to pee so bad. When we got into the jury room, I immediately went to the washroom because I was literally gonna explode. And I walked out and everyone looked at me and said, "We voted you as jury foreman." And I was like, "Oh, you are all in trouble." And I sat down at the head of the table and said, "Everyone that, you know, votes to convict on all counts, raise your hand." I was like, "We're gonna be out of here in 10 minutes." And then one little old lady slowly raised her hand, or slowly put her hand down, and said, "Well, why is there, you know, what's the difference between burglary and robbery? And what, you know, why is there, you know, there's multiple ones that had similar names, right? Because they're throwing the book at the guy, obviously trying to get him to just, you know, take a plea deal or something, right? But he didn't do it." And so then we spent, like, I don't know, probably 45 minutes explaining the charges, you know, one by one, you know, to see if anyone had any questions, and then we voted again. And I think it was just long enough to get lunch. So but I've had other people that have been, and it was, you know, just a few days. So hopefully, if you do get picked, it's not one of these ones that takes like months, because I've had friends that have been on like jury duty for months. So I gotta say, this is pretty smooth and nice. Hopefully it's coming across on the screen nicely. Looks like it is. I mean, you guys are only getting the 30 frames per second, but right here with the clouds and everything, it dropped down to 46. Now let's see if I can adjust some clouds. Maybe put that on medium. And medium. Boost it back up a little bit, maybe. But yeah, I could see a bunch of things starting to change. Didn't really change my settings very well at all, so I'm just gonna switch it back to very high all across the board. Well, it's the game engine mostly. But I am I'm glad I found such a good deal on this hardware. You know, you could spend Metro Loop. That's what I want.
Fracturing.
Yeah.
Toggling VTOL.
Where is she getting this bullshit from? Yeah, the PC that I had in the Micro Center PC builder had gone up like $350 in just the last 3 weeks. And I was panicking. So I well, it's not politics allergic. I mean, everything's politics. And I don't want to get into, you know, specifics on politics, but I am happy to say that, you know, mega corporations are with zero regulation are bad. I got no problems with mega corporations, but someone's got to ride herd on those guys. Yeah, it doesn't really change anything. Master, it's all it does is, I mean, and this is like I've gotten better frames on my 4-year-old gaming laptop than I'm getting right now. It's probably mostly server. Ava Display Info 4. Ava Display Info 4.
Nearing next stop.
I mean, there's not very many people on this server, but that doesn't mean anything. Right, they've got all the
station momentarily.
all the extra code for testing and recording stuff, so but my experience with Vulkan is that it's just it's not really a major performance improver other than the like your bottom 1%. Yep, that was another reason where I'm like, well, they're gonna, and it's the memory for the cards too, right? I think Nvidia basically said they're not supplying memory anymore. So the, you know, the third-party makers get the chip with no memory now, and then, yeah, it's just, hey, you could buy the fire extinguishers.
Got another contract snaked from me by Trevor. We stay on this path, and I swear we'll have words. I'll never begrudge anyone for making a living, but this feels personal.
Hey, Maki. Did I just buy that? I did not mean to buy that. Right. We're gonna buy... Oh. Buy 6 of those. I don't know how many we need. I'm combining like a Palisade and the 7 CAs. What's the medium level one that... Okay. bumping a key on my...
You keep
There we go.
busy? Oh, I got stuck in a customs jam outside Lowville. Sat there for hours while they sifted through every single ship. If these cocks were wound any tighter, you could play them like a guitar.
What's that? Yeah, I'll just gotta look through the shields. Well, right, I need to... I should look at some quantum drives too, huh? Nah, nothing interesting there. Power plants? Alright, let's look at some oh yeah, Durangos. Let's get a few of those. Yep, let's get a few of those. Coolers. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That is not the one I like. No, opening all doors does not necessarily help with the fire, especially back there with cooler, because there's just not a lot of access, I think. It does help reduce the temperature, I think, but it was bugged for a while where you couldn't even use the fire extinguishers, but I think they may have changed that. I just wasted 5 million on opponents.
I'm not feeling great right now. Got a burrito for one of those stores in Area 18 yesterday, and it did not agree with me. Had to have had
All right, now I gotta find the... I don't know where I'm going. Where am I going? Is this it?
Everything quiet. Got a bad feeling about today. You sure? How's your ship going? How you doing?
Isn't there like a... Guess... don't know.
That's awful. How you been? You good?
Someone was complaining to me the other day about how unfair the Hurston employment contracts are. Honestly, if you're dumb enough to sign a contract like that...
Maybe I should take a closer look at center mass here. Might be some things I can get.
Smart buy. Everything quiet.
I think you're going to be happy with that.